Welcome to Canine Dream World. My name is Mike Duval. I'm the founder, owner and manager of this wonderful sanctuary. I'm rescuing dogs since 2010. Everything happened rather by accident. Shortly after university I thought I need a break after studying for so long. Okay, I committed for a 3-month trip into East Asia, which I did, and at the end I ended in Koh Samui, and early in the morning, whilst I was out running, I saw a tiny little puppy in the middle of a rainforest, abandoned under the construction machine. And, at first I was thinking, the mother is around, the siblings are around, nobody can ditch the dogs like this, who's doing this? But it must be the way. I didn't find anybody, no mother, no siblings, nobody left food there. I looked far everywhere and I took the dog in my arm and I said, okay, I'll take care about you. I simply cannot leave you. I'm still shaky in my voice when I talk about it. It was so horrible. Who can leave a less than 8 weeks old puppy just like in the forest? Anyway, then I took the dog back to the hotel. And I thought, okay, now I have a dog, what I'm doing? Okay, I'll take him back to Europe. If I keep him, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Maybe I find a new home. Okay, first for me it was sure I'd take the dog back to Europe. Did a little bit research how this works, and I found out you need a rabies test for the dog, rabies titer test. So then I first went to the vet, an animal doctor, and he explained to me, okay, we need to give him the complete shot, the rabies and the combo shot, and after 4 weeks we can draw the blood, and then we can send the blood to certified laboratory in Europe, and once it's passed I still need to wait 3 months, 90 days till I can take the dog home. Okay, was like then little shock, but I said, this little fellow, I looked him in the eyes, I promised him I do not leave him, so I didn't. I rented a house for 3 months. During this period I thought, okay, I still have time. I found a lovely caring dog person who also rescues dogs. I said, can you please take care of this little fella just for 10 days, I give you the money for it and everything. Completely agreed, was no problem. I wanted to see more of Southeast Asia, Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam. First I flew into Vietnam, wanted to do a motorbike tour there. At the very first evening in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, I saw a dog meat market. I mean, this was for me the absolute shock. I mean, I love animals since I'm a kid. Animals are part of us, our friends. Especially like dogs. You don't eat dogs. I was a shock. I saw a very tiny puppy connected with a small wire to a butcher stall. I was shocked and I said to him, how much you want for the dog? Never bought an animal before, but this time I said, I don't care what he wants, I give him the money. I paid $5 for it. He rather wanted to slaughter the dog for me, even asked how I want to you want to have him slaughtered. It's like, when I remember out of it, it's so terrifying. I took the dog, gave him the $5 and run away. So then I had a big mission, how to get this dog back to Thailand. So I cancelled on my trip, took a lot of cash out, and I had to drive back in a taxi cab because flying was too complicated with all the paperwork. Okay, then I also went to a veterinarian there. He gave me a health certificate for the dog, but I had to pass the land border. Flying was too complicated. Then I took a taxi cab from Saigon to the border to Cambodia. Both out of Vietnam into Cambodia without no problem. In Cambodia I took a taxi cab again to the main city. It was Phnom Penh, if I right? Yeah, it was Phnom Penh, and stayed there in a hotel. Get again other day a veterinary health certificate for the dog. Okay, same procedure. I drove with taxi cab to the border to Thailand. Out of Cambodia, absolutely no problem. Into Thailand, so far no problem. I had all the papers. The dog never ever said a word. And once I wanted to go into Thailand, he just gave me the stamp on my passport. The dog a little bit like, ooh, was barking. I think, oh shit. But the custom officer just looked down, smiled, and this was it. I was so relieved. Okay, long story short, after this I went back to Koh Samui. I said, okay, I commit to a sabbatical, and that's it. This was the start of the story. I can speak a little bit about this in further videos, or you can go to our homepage. Down below is the link. Please, all our dogs are there. We have 148 dogs and 9 cats, all the stories, how I rescued them. If you want to support us, there's also a link to PayPal, would be really lovely. We are dependent on donation to keep us running here. And so that's it for today. I just want to say hello and introduce myself. Please apologize for the baby steps here on YouTube. It's new for me, I'm not used to it, so I have to learn everything, editing and this, but I think it will be fun, and I will then concentrate more on the dogs. And if you see a dog, for example, who is this on the homepage, or also on Facebook or Instagram, just send me a message, and I'll try to get the dog in, at least to say hello to you. So from this on I will post every week one video. And it would be very nice if you could subscribe and like, the usual thing, and maybe post on your social media if you like it, so your friends and family can also have a look at our sanctuary. So for this I say thank you for your time, and till next week. Bye.